all our young people need is support for them to be able to achieve and realize their full potential. So the more resources we pump to the youth sector, the better. And because right now there are so many competing interests, if we can have specific funds set aside for the young people to go a long way in supporting their sports, let's create employment.
So, Your Excellency, the 13th Devolution Conference, what are the takeaways from this meeting for you and the people of Embu County?
Well, number one is there's a lot. Of course, this is just the first day, but we clearly have an opportunity to showcase what each county is doing in their various counties in our exhibitions, and so I'll be going around to see what's happening in other counties so that I can take some best practices and have them implemented back home, and also I can share the best practices from Embu. But what is most important today for me is the collaboration that is there between the national government and county government, and that the president has confirmed or affirmed his commitment to working with us going forward, and he's already showing so by example through what we've been able to do together, especially in the health sector, the SHA program, the National Equipment Support Program, and then of course agriculture, we work very closely, and in many other areas, affordable housing markets, and we are happy that he has committed to continue working with us very, very closely. Yeah.
For the years that devolution has been in existence, would you say what the Constitution envisaged to have counties, governments devolved has been a success?
It was the best idea that ever happened to this country. And devolution was the only way we were going to ensure that development and services are devolved and get to every part of this country. I mean, look at where we are. This is Homa Bay County. Before devolution, nobody knew about Homa Bay. There was little happening. I mean, if I look back at Embu also and see the milestones we have achieved over the last 13 years, you can't say that it is the same as how it was before devolution. So really, devolution is the way to go. It must be supported, properly financed going forward, and hopefully one day we'll be able to achieve up to 30% financing from the national kitty. Yes.
Obviously, mentioning that we've had challenges of funds getting out from the exchequer to the counties, the distribution of funds. Do you think this could be achieved as soon as possible?
One, let me just say that for the last 2 financial years, we have not crossed the next financial year without getting our full revenue share. It happened in the last financial year and the year before. As you have heard the chairman of the Council of Governors say in his speech, this is the first time we are able to cross the year without having to say there are any old revenue share that was meant for us that we haven't received from national government. And that's a big plus. But in between the year, if the money could come in a timely way, it would really, really help us a lot. Yes.
There's also the issue of, I think there's a bill pending in the Senate that is proposing maybe it be anchored in law that some funds be distributed to youth or young people related activities like sports. What do you think about that?
That's a beautiful idea. I mean, the single largest sector that needs all the support we can get is really the youth sector. And just by what we have seen in the last 3 weeks with the Chan and what our Harambee Stars have done, it has showed us one thing. All our young people need is support for them to be able to achieve and realize their full potential. So the more resources we pump to the youth sector, the better. And because right now there are so many competing interests, if we can have specific funds set aside for the young people to go a long way in supporting their sports and nurturing their talents, creatives, and also innovation, and help them, you know, start off their own businesses at their own level. And I think that will go a long way in alleviating unemployment, and they'll feel that they have been supported well. Yeah.
The last question on the youth issue. You're obviously the chairperson of the ruling party. We've had challenges, political challenges, some youth problems. What do you think is the solution to turn around this corner and get the youth to stop complaining?
The solution is exactly what is being talked about. Let's create employment, so that whether we are doing affordable housing, whether it is the climate works, whether it is sports, the creative industry, or the industrial centers that we are putting up in every county, so that we can start doing industrialization at our level, value addition. That is the way to go. Employment cannot be created overnight and cannot happen without serious planning and concerted effort, where there's a plan, there's money pumped into the plan, and there's proper implementation. And I must say the youth have genuine concerns. I only urge our politicians not to hijack serious youth challenges with their individual political ambitions. That can work, and we should not misuse young people. Let them speak out, let them say their issues, but we must remember that this cannot happen without serious planning and seeing exactly what each of us is doing at our own levels. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.